Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Today's topic is going to be bullying. I'll be pitching in and out, but to describe what slides will be coming up, the following slides that are going to be after this video right now is going to be based upon showing you exactly what a cult leader is when you see it, and then the cult leader assistant, clan members, followers, onlookers, bigger person, and the victim. So, the point of these slides are so you're going to see the definitions and what you would look at. So, like the cult leader, you'll see that he comes in and out. He has to keep that face, like he's that, like I said, the one to look up to, the humane, good one. That's what the cult leader assistant's job is to carry out those main plans. And the clan members, sometimes they don't even know all the plans because them two, stick together. So you'll notice that Pootylube will come in and out, kind of almost like he'll be cheering them on, but then he'll be like saying, "Oh, that's not nice that you do that," because he has to keep that, that look, that image, of Mr. Humane, Mr. Good, loyal, good person. So, anyways, then you'll see the clan members. I'll even show examples of those and who they are. And then the followers. Followers are anybody who makes any kind of response that does not directly defend the victim. So that means that anybody makes, like an emoji, likes a comment, or even if it's a comment that defends that victim, anything that where you definitely don't, state in there, this is wrong and I don't approve of it, you know. So that's what the follower does. The onlookers, you'll see where I even showed the example where it says seen by. Yes, even just like in a PM group, those people, the cult leader assistant, and clan members who want the followers and onlookers, there, for the show, with their popcorn and the onlookers, you know, that's their thrill too. They want that. That's what keeps that abuse going. And yeah, you're a part of it if you're in that area. So this is just to really show you exactly so when you yourself make those decisions, you'll know, what part you play, and what choice you made and really understand it. So in that situation, that was in the not the recent bullying incident, but the one right before it. And that's when I thought it was all over because, like I said, I hadn't been anywhere near them in over 6 months. So, what was I still doing with that clan at that time? I'll be honest. It was because I felt like I had no other choice. Just like in real life. So many victims stay because they don't feel like they have no other choice, And I really didn't because I did try to block them. I did try to banish, but it didn't work because they found me. Look what happened in the recent incident. I really thought I was done with them and over. And again, they got Unshorn Cuntassanova to believe lies again. You know, in the this is going to be based on the incident for the not the recent, the one before. So the incident that I'll be showing the slides of, that's where I ended up getting banished. I'm actually glad, but you know what? As being the bigger person in this incident, I ended up being the victim again. And I was alone. All those times that I was a victim to that clan, I was always alone. So the difference between that incident and the recent one is that the person I actually expected Unshorn Cuntassanova to be the bigger person and the more intelligent and more, courageous and smarter one. And ended up being Santa Viking, John Paul. He ended up being the courageous one. So this time I didn't end up alone. And at least I do have him. And, he understands now where I was at, I believe he understood that before for the incident before this recent one. But I understand, it is hard to leave because they'll come after you. you know, and that's exactly what happened this time. Of course, it was the most hurtful one because the person that I did trust and thought would be the good one ended up, really, betraying my trust and really hurting me and doing something extremely despicable. I mean, more than anything I can ever imagine. But anyways, again, I'm still glad that I have John Paul and I was the bigger person in both of these instances, of the bullying. So, now we're going to be talking about the, legal issue. It's not illegal to show things that were posted publicly. This is a public group that this happened in, where the bullying incident happened, and they were attacking a woman, telling her that she should commit suicide, despicable, you know. As for, legal matters, it's like people can be, mandatory reporters legally that they have to, you know, like teachers, you know. Heck, there's even, states where cyberbullying is actually, seen to be taken as a crime, that they take it seriously. It all depends on where you live. Like, I'll name one state that has very strict cyberbullying laws. That would be Texas. That's right. Texas has very strict cyberbullying laws. You know, I mean, anybody could be a cyberbully or, a cult leader, clan leader, any of those. Like I said, that, even people that are supposed to be, role models to the children can be that. Even teachers could be like, even a cult leader, you know. But like I said, there's certain states that have strict laws where if, those certain people got caught, they could get in big trouble with the law. So, I really hope that people learn from what I am sharing here, because actually seeing it, you can really understand it better. So not only am I going to, I gave definitions and just me talking about it, but these following slides are going to show you exactly, where those definitions apply as to the roles and what they play and who's who and how to spot it. Not only just so you can spot it when it's happening and know what it is, but also so you can know for yourself for when you make those choices as to, in regards, like I said in the last video, as to how your part is and whether the cycle of abuse continues or even gets worse. Because, like I said, it's bullying, but it's still abuse. And making exceptions and excuses is not right, because that just makes it worse for all types of abuse. So, I'll see you in a little bit after these slides. Okay, we're back. The second part of the slides is going to be based upon when, after that incident of me being the bigger person, and showing how, easily you can drop to being the victim. That's exactly what happened. Pootylube, the cult leader, and Shitsula, the cult leader assistant, didn't quite like that I was the bigger person and didn't follow along with their, plot to attack that woman and telling her to, self harm herself and putting her down and all that. You know, I'm bold like that. I even said it in the statements, as you've seen. You know, this mouth doesn't stay shut that easily, especially when it comes to people doing nasty stuff like that, discrimination against special needs or insulting people, you know, for those types of reasons, even DB victims. But yeah, they ended up making, there was actually two different hate groups, one that, Pootylube William, the cult leader, made, and Shitsula Jennifer, the cult leader assistant, made, you know. And Unshorn Cuntassanova, the one that I thought was strong, but of course, he needs to be under Pootylube to actually feel like he's a man or strong or something. You know, he went from friendly dork to being fake and trying to be you know strong. You know, but you'll see how easily people can tag along with the cult leader such as that. For reasons like I just mentioned in before. You know, so yes, being the bigger person. Yes, I'm glad that I'm not alone. Like I said, I have John Paul. He finally was the courageous one, unlike the one I thought would be strong, and he's the bigger person now too. And again, thumbs up. At least, even though it was hard and stressful, at least I can look in the mirror and see that I'm actually a strong person, stronger than them, especially stronger than, Cuntassanova. At least I can look in the mirror and see somebody I'm proud of, and I don't need somebody like that cult leader Pootylube to make me feel like I'm, you know, strong or whatever. So, next slides are the hate group. Notice how he made that hate group after putting me into that, I was in that one group. And, what kind of friends are those? He had, Unshorn Cuntassanova acted like he was my friend while he was in a hate group, talking crap about me and degrading me along with that. You know, again, what kind of friends are those? Some friends, they must really care about you, Jeez. Enjoy the next two slides. I really hope people learn something from this, and just by seeing these slides and actually the examples can actually see it instead of just hearing it, when you learn about this like I did in mental health classes. You can, just by seeing it and by the definitions and not just by me talking about it, you can actually see it to really understand it, so you yourself again can see what your part is in it and how you affect the cycle of abuse, not just online but in real life. Like I said, again, the point is that there should be no excuses or exceptions. Plus, any type of abuse that we encourage, enable, support, you know, being a part of it, anything, and it's gonna make all types and all forms of abuse get worse and worse. So it's very important to understand that and what your role is in it. See you next time. I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim.